Y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess. What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scott, and we're here for another episode of Yassss for the Mess, and we're here to talk about Trey Songz and Versus. So let's get into the mix, honey. So apparently Trey Songz did this interview. I don't know who he did it with. All I know is that I saw it on the Shade Room, and as you guys already know, anytime I do a Yassss for the Mess, I always have to cite my source like it's a damn annotated bill. So this source comes from the Shade Room, okay? So he did this interview, and this girl had asked him how would he feel about doing a Versus. Would he ever do a Versus? And this is what he had to say.
Are you open to that?
No, I'm not. I don't see myself as I got a problem with, and I love Versus. Don't get me wrong. I love everything that Versus stands for, and I love that we have legendary people coming up and showing each other love, and what you see after these battles, a lot of younger people are actually like put on to these classic artists, and you see their streams go up, etc. But for me, I've never really been into like being in competition with the next man, next woman, and putting myself in a position where I gotta say, this is better than what you've done, or etc., etc., etc. I'm in competition with myself. And furthermore, I don't think it's nobody that really do what I do.
And then he goes on to say that there are certain people that he would not want to see in the Versus, like Usher or Chris Brown. He don't want to see them at a Versus. And on top of that, he was talking about how Teddy Riley, because of the Versus battles and everything like that, Teddy Riley is now a meme. But Teddy Riley is not a meme because of the Versus battle. He was a meme because he has some fucked up internet. That's why the motherfucker is a meme. And for Trey Songz to even sit up and part his lips to say, there is no one out there that does what he does, that's a bunch of bullshit, okay? Straight up. Surviving R. Kelly, I'm ready to tell my story. That's who does what you do because you bit off of him. So let's not act like you some fucking original artist, okay, Trey Songz? Now, I will admit that I do feel like there are some artists that cannot do a Versus because there's no one to do a Versus with them. And I feel like Mariah is one of those artists. I feel like Mary J. Blige is one of those artists. I feel like Janet Jackson is one of those artists and the only person that could go against Janet is Madonna. The only person that could go against Mariah is Whitney. And Whitney is no longer here. I really don't know who could go against Mary J. Blige. Tony is not a good candidate. Mary wins off the bat. So at the end of the day, those are legends. Trey Songz, you're not a fucking legend, okay? You're never been. You may be a legend for GOATs, but you're not a legend in music. And on top of that, the people that you name, like Chris Brown and Usher, those are the people that they will want you to go against in the Versus battle. And you know for yourself that you will lose. You already know that. There's no way you're going to win against Chris Brown. There's no way you're going to win against Usher, period. You may win against somebody like August Alsina or somebody like Jeremiah or somebody like that, but you ain't going to win against no Chris Brown or no Usher. You know that, and that's why you named them. And on top of that, I mean, Trey, listen, I got some of your albums. Don't get me wrong. I got, what's the first one name? Just Gotta Make It. I got that one. I got Trey Day. I got, what's the other one? I got, Ready. You know what I mean? The one with Can't Be Friends on there. Like, I got some of your music, and you do have some good music. I'm not going to take that from you. But don't act like you're above Versus, because motherfucker, you're not. Okay? You're not. Anytime Prince look at you fucking stupid when you get up there and try to perform his song, baby, bye, you are not above it. You need it more than anybody. But what do you guys think about Trey Songz? I mean, it's his decision. You know, if he don't want to do no Versus, he ain't got to do no Versus. But I just feel like all this, ain't nobody in competition with me. I'm in competition with myself. There's no one else out there that does what I do. There's plenty that do what you do. And you're just in the same umbrella as them. You, Jeremiah, Pleasure P, all y'all are in that same R. Kelly umbrella. Y'all bow down to him. Regardless of the fact that he's a child molester, that's who y'all God is. So don't act like you just some original artist and ain't nobody doing what you doing, because you, nigga, But with that being said, y'all, this is my episode of Yes for the Mess. What do you guys think? Let's talk about it below. Let's see what you have to say below. Be sure to follow me on all social media. All my social media will be at the bottom. If it's not at the bottom, go to my YouTube homepage. It will be at the top right where you will see my Twitter, Instagram, Facebook fan page, and my PayPal. Everything will be right there at the top. With that being said, you guys, this is another episode of Yes for the Mess, and I'll be sure to see you guys later. Peace out.